Hello, everybody. I am Puppeteen here on the Geeky Pup Show today for what? For Marvel Team Up, issue 52. And joining us, as always, is the cast and crew. Let's meet them. To my side, Small Green. Now he's swinging. He's Froggy.
Hi, guys.
What's wrong, Spidey?
I just feel like I'm not appreciated anymore.
Yeah.
Why is that?
I've been dubbed and friends.
Yeah.
In this reading and in current comics today.
Mm-hmm.
If
He's been friend zoned. That sucks.
If you look below Froggy, you can see also rather upset about being called in-friends, Eric Breen.
Well, he's smiling and smoking a cigarette. He must be planning something.
You might as well just get 3 people you met in the Philippines to do this. I mean, what's the difference? I mean, a friend's a friend, right?
Mind of them, as long as none of their names are Paul, okay?
I mean,
That's the walrus.
we get billed as often as the tree now. I mean, I guess we should just be grateful.
The tree didn't get mentioned last time. I bet you.
Yeah.
I'm surprised that we got mentioned and the tree got,
Oh, no, we didn't get mentioned. We had to mention ourselves.
Oh, that's right.
Because apparently only one person matters around here.
Sweet Christmas.
Hey, this is not Luke Cage night.
Sweet Christmas tree.
Yeah.
Speaking of things that never die, like this joke, look at the tree!
He's a little upset that you didn't mention him in the last live stream, by the way.
Is it dying?
No, it's just
I hope.
he's planning to take over the world.
What are we going to do tonight, Brian? And if you look before...
Try to become not and friends, Pinky.
Exactly.
If you look before the tree, you can see every element in the world to us and the narrator, Miranya.
Good evening, everyone.
Marvel Team Up featuring Spider-Man
Yeah.
Yes.
and Captain America.
Well, first we had the Falcon. Now we got his partner.
When Captain America throws his mighty shield, all those who oppose
Chose
No.
to oppose.
chose to oppose his
Pretty
shield.
decapitated.
Was yield.
If he throws his mighty shield, someone's losing a limb
Mm-hmm.
or a torso.
Spidey and Cap fight back to back because there's danger. Demon on a rampage.
Agent
And-
Jameson on Rampage.
And if you turn the page, you can go ahead and take it from us. Miranya.
Okay, Not Trusty Sidekick presents Spidey and Cap together again because you asked for it. You got it, Toyota. Gerry Conway, guest writer, editor. Yeah. Sal Buscema and Mike Esposito, artists and storytellers. Joe Rosen, letterer. Don Warfield, colorist. Okay, so they don't mention anybody who's the inker. No. Danger, Demon on a Rampage. Now get that back up so I can actually read it. Twilight of a Day Best Forgotten. As far as our harried hero is concerned, today is a day he could have done without. Did you talk to Mephisto? Unfortunately for our favorite wedge spinner, the day isn't yet over, and from one point of view, it may have just begun.
Screech! Zack
Later.
Help!
Oh, go ahead. You can have this one.
Help! Some sort of monster coming out of nowhere. It's gonna mash us all like potatoes.
Oh,
He
great.
did the mash. Dun, dun, dun.
This is just what I need. The Monster Mash. And a guy singing it off key. Oh. At Junior League. Remake of King Kong.
Arr.
He's a pirate too. Dang it. I thought I had enough problems with the tarantula back in town. Asterisk.
See Peter Parker, Spider-Man #1, now on sale. Gerry.
German. edition.
No,
GR.
it's not. That's Gerry.
And now this cutie shows up to make me miserable. I've gone from man friends to hitting on demons.
Mhm.
And waiting for the next panel.
You got something.
Well, one thing's for sure. We got the next panel. Yeah, he sure didn't escape from the Central Park.
And he's wearing little briefs.
Great Dungeons and Dragons! I didn't even face him. I was so busy joking, I misjudged his strength completely. I've got to back up before he can.
Womp.
Womp.
Ugh.
Sprang.
Wow, I've been hit by experts. The Thing, the Hulk, the Thor. But that guy beats them all.
Oh, come on.
Oh, where did he come from? And what's he doing here? And why is he here?
Where's the Hulk?
Wait, he's turning.
Down and round.
Where did he come from? Where did he go?
Captain I. Joe? I don't know. Now he's running away? I don't get it. 1 minute he's tearing up the countryside, and the next he's fleeing like a whipped dog. Hey, what's that? I missed it before, but it's kind of a hole in space, and someone's coming through. Huh? The Falcon? I must be out of my mind. First, a monster climbs through that hole, then the Falcon, and now a Texas cowboy?
Texas Jack to you, partner. Step back. There's folks behind me.
One by one, other figures stream through the gleaming dimensional doorway. For such it is, created by a madman in an insane asylum to bridge the space between worlds, asterisk. See the past few issues with Captain America, G. Wait, he's getting really lazy, just going G. And though their number seems endless, at last the final figure steps through the hole in space. A weary warrior Spidey easily recognizes as
Captain America! Holy smokes! You know, this is somehow tied to you? But what? How?
Spider-Man!
yeah.
What are you doing here? No.
That was here first.
Well, never mind. It's not important. All that matters is the portal is closing behind me, which means the Earth is safe. You're welcome. Those monsters can't follow us. Not now. Not ever.
Did you say monsters? Cap, you might be a little old, and I may be off base, bud.
Forgive me, Webslinger. I don't have time for your questions.
But that previous issue
The
of Captain
Falcon's
America...
still suffering from the madness he contracted in the Dark Dimension.
Dear Lord. Not the Dark Dimension.
It wasn't Harlem.
Zach, don't watch this.
Yeah. CA 201. Gee, he's really phoning it in now.
And it's and it's up to me to bring him down.
I wish you were, Zach.
Ooh.
Only S.H.I.E.L.D. has a psychiatric staff good enough to cure the Falcon's insanity, if anyone can. Someday, when things have settled, I'll buy you a cup of Java, Spider-Man.
Yeah.
And I'll explain exactly what's been happening. Meanwhile, the police will handle the rest of these madmen out of boxes. And your answers will just have to wait.
Wow, that's a bigger crowd than you guys usually get. Sorry.
Go ahead.
Hold it right there, Spider-Man.
Yeah.
For all we know, you're responsible for this mess.
Terrific. I asked for information, and instead I get arrested. Obviously, this just isn't any of my business. Spaces, holes, dark dimensions, white people hitting black people, monsters. Oh, crap.
But you notice I'm the only cop in any of these readings that isn't Irish. I'm the only cop that's not Irish in all of New York City.
New York City.
I'm so glad that he also confirmed that he's the only cop in these comics that's also sober.
And he's also not drawn by Gil Kane, but you wouldn't be surprised if he was.
I have Irish in my blood. The drunk joke should have gotten more, but okay.
I have Irish too.
Anyway.
I'm just drunk.
You know, I'll let Cap handle that stuff. Me, I want a nice bubble bath.
And that ends that, right, reader?
See you next
And
time,
that is
guys.
true. Thank you. Please like, comment, and oh no.
Wrong. Or have you, like Spider-Man, forgotten our runaway monster?
Yes.
If so, don't worry, he'll reappear shortly. Meantime, we've got another character to introduce. The man known only as Batroc Zilipa.
Will there be anything else, sir? My wife asked me to come home early tonight, sir. That is, if it's all right with you.
Oh, I would not go home too early if I were you. You don't know what you may find there with your wife. I know, Casbah.
A never-ending dying Christmas tree?
All right. So you were recommended by the highest crime boss in New York and by your wife who wanted you out of the house.
Mm-hmm.
Still, I do not trust you, mon ami. Tonight, you must remain here with me.
Oh.
But, sir, my wife. Oh, good golly.
You imbecile.
Mm-hmm.
Those dishes were priceless.
Please, I didn't mean to. Oh! First the China, now the French.
Before I stole them, they belong to the richest family in France. You shall pay with your ESG score. Okay?
No, it's Quan.
Wow.
Yes,
Yeah.
baby.
I've heard it both ways. There is a sound in the alley below. Has someone found me in my, how do the Americans say, in my hideout? If so, I will. Mon Dieu! It is no gendarme. It is le diable, a demon. I must go and surrender to it at once. What a stroke of the luck!
It's actually it's just my comic book appearance.
Since the ill-fated affair of the Iron Fist, I have waited for such an opportunity.
Marvel Premiere. Number 20.
Ooh la la.
G.
Gigi
GG.
is French.
Yes,
Oh,
Languishing in luxury because there were no crimes great enough for me to perform. But now I need the title no longer. This creature below, take that.
me more than my wife.
He is my salvation. If I can make him my slave, I can commit the greatest theft of all the time.
Unknown to Captain America, this creature without a name escaped the Dark Dimension only minutes before Cap's departure. Now the mindless monster staggers bewildered through a land it cannot comprehend.
And friends! Hey, friends!
Searching for a way home to a world which no longer exists. Asterisk. Everyone who read Captain America 202 knows that Cap set a bomb to destroy the Dark Dimension just before leaving that world, right, Jer?
He looks like he just saw Joy Behar naked.
Oh no.
I saw Lizzo naked. Ah!
But as the monster's confusion builds to a raging crescendo, on the verge of exploding into blind fury,
Arr.
Nick's he's got one eye. He's only half.
You know, Dave, that's a mouth meant to kiss ya.
Pardon, mon chéri. I think you need a friend. And if you wish, that friend may well be me.
You got a friend.
Yeah, you're an Anne friend now. And listening, only dimly understanding, the monster nods. He's now an Anne friend. Let's move ahead an hour to the moonlit sky above the Daily Bugle building.
Yes.
As a well-scrubbed wedge spinner makes a 2-point rooftop landing.
To take a bath.
Followed by fast-closed chains in a darkened stairwell from friendly neighborhood Spider-Man
Yes.
to financially persecuted.
Peter Parker. Don't tell me you walked 20 flights, son.
Actually, would you believe it? I climbed up the side of the building. Used my hands and feet. Oh, hiya, Mr. Robertson. Actually, I just got up on the wrong floor.
Daydreaming, Peter?
Yeah, about Gwen. I mean MJ. I don't know. Something like that, sir.
What brings you here this time of night? Hopefully to bring me a pipe that's not so tiny.
Actually, I came here to take a bath, but you've seen my camera? I sort of broke it this morning.
Peter Parker, Spider-Man, #1. Yet another free plug.
What do they got against spectacular?
He doesn't like it. Neither do I.
And
Just like I don't like Spider-Man.
And then I left it with one of the photo department guys to get it fixed. He said I should pick it up after the paper went to press, so oops. Hey there, Jonah. Jonah? He didn't hear me. Is it my imagination, or has Jonah been acting odd towards me lately? Oh, well, better he didn't notice me. Who needs a lecture now?
At that precise instant, as fate would have it, several blocks downtown,
It's
On
really great when you're
downtown, on a South Ferry pier, known to a select few as a private shield docking area, a shield hovercraft transport makes a secretly scheduled landing as...
Well, careful, fella. That baby's carrying a full shipment of transuranium, special for Pride Month.
Is this a different guy?
Different
Yes.
Yeah, the science boys need it for some fabulous experiments at the New York lab.
The what lab?
The New York City lab.
Yeah.
New
York
City lab.
From what I hear, that stuff's worth a cool $10 million.
In marketing alone. Oh, the money isn't important. That stuff's radioactive.
The Bud Light's important.
Let 1 ounce into the air and you can kiss New York City.
New York
City!
That's what I said. Goodbye. That's
Goodbye.
why
There you go.
Hoochie mama! I don't believe it. Somebody hurled a car right through the hovercraft.
Forget that. If the transuranium explodes, we're finished.
Hey.
Mon ami, you threw the car so perfectly, it punched a hole through the engine without touching the precious cargo. Now, we need only dispose of those guards. And the transuranium will be mine.
Oh, Colonel Fury! We've got some kind of monster out here. Don't smoke, kids. And it's ripping us to pieces.
Look at those mouths.
Arr. Ignore my avatar. You fight effectively, Diable. Let you lack the style. In battle, as in life, style is all important, such as the style of Sawate, the art of fighting with the feet.
PU.
So,
Ooh. Clong. And so, Batrock.
Batrock?
I don't know. I don't know who the fuck you are.
It's Batrock, you idiot.
Batrock. Calm down there, Spider-Man. I see what
can't.
Jameson says about you now. Speaking for myself, I've always considered style secondary to winning. See what I mean?
I am Batroc or Batroc. I've heard it both the ways.
I don't know who it is. It's supposed to be-
Captain America.
Right the first time, Leaper. I was at S.H.I.E.L.D. headquarters up the street when the alarm came in. And when I heard you were giving a lecture, I just knew I had to drop by to learn how your name's pronounced.
Puerco.
George St. Pierre.
Piggy.
Nice.
Since our first meeting, you have caused me the humiliation. This
Ah.
time, it is I who shall humiliate you. Diable, make him beg for death.
Tales of Suspense 75. Know it all, Jer.
And then give it to him slowly.
Oh my.
Arr.
I know I was right. Batrock is how it should be pronounced. This is one of those monsters from the Mad Dimension. But how on earth?
Le Captain is completely absorbed in the struggle session and does not notice the leaper. Thus, I may strike with all my power and with one blow deliver le coup de grace. The death of Captain America! This could go for a while.
All right.
And with that, it's one boot up your ass.
Ah!
Believe it or not, I was walking on air. Cap, I heard about your little fracas
Right.
on a TV news update. Because I have TV. In about 10 minutes, though, this pier is going to be crawling with reporters. But meantime, you've got me.
Much obliged, web slinger.
So what else am I going to do on a Monday night? Oh, God! I'm not a real football fan, but I can't. Oh, God.
Fool! Everyone should be a big football fan. Do you think I can be defeated so cavalierly? Have you no respect for my strength, my cunning?
Mister, I don't have respect for how your name's pronounced.
Dear God, he opened the beer mid kick.
I borrowed it from Ziri Riches with enough case for Zach.
Oh, man, Billy Cutter is going to be upset. I do now, chum. You're almost as fast as I am.
Bam! Now I'm hungry.
Mm-hmm.
I was sure I'd sealed these monsters back in their own dimension.
CA 202. Gee, he's phoning in some of these, man.
But if one of them has escaped, then others may soon follow. I have to learn how this creature came to Earth. And to do that, I need to beat it. But that may be impossible.
You know, Cap, that monster came up before you did in that portal.
Well, it is true. It is impossible.
You could have told me that.
It is impossible to beat it in a code-approved comic. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. The render insect. If you need any tips on how to do that, ask me. I'm French. You are not my enemy. It is Le Capitaine I wish to kill. Once he is dead, I will take my transuranium and be out of your life forever.
Fat chance. Cap, these guys are tough. That one guy kicks a lot. He's almost like the kangaroo. And I've had a long, hard day. Let me tell you. Isn't there...
night?
What was that?
The hard day's night, working like a dog.
Yeah. And I get paid like that one, too.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't there some way we can tie this up, you know? I still got that date with the redhead.
I'm sorry, Spider-Man. I don't know what Hard Day's Night is because I've been stuck in ice for years.
So you
But
were
maybe.
sleeping like a log. Oh, no.
Maybe. Maybe, Spider-Man. If we just stay back to back or side by side by side.
Yeah, I know. I see what you mean, CA. Can't you just let it go like Elsa?
Who?
Exactly. They're charging from both sides. We're trapped between them. We're trapped between a demon and a bat rock. Talk about a hard situation.
Being trapped is a state of mind, web spinner. Just like saying the name Batrock. When I get the word duck,
Whack.
the Falcon couldn't have handled that double play any better than you did, web slinger. And what's more, it worked.
Holy crap, he's still thawing out. I heard a flub. Batrock is down, but that monster pal of his is still standing.
That rock.
And he's glowing. Hey! CA! Was he glowing like that before, or has something been added? You know.
It's new, Spider-Man.
Mm.
My guess is it's deadly.
He's running off. Should we follow?
Not without information.
I'll call the operator. Right. Information we can get from him. Hey, open up, Batrock. Confession is good for the soul. Not to mention your prison sentence.
Is it not enough that you have defeated me? Must you mock the way I pronounce my name as well?
Poor Batrock. All we want to know is where you found your little friend and whether he was glowing when you first saw him.
Who wants to know? I mean,
Captain America.
He was not mon ami. Of that, I am sure. Do you think this glowing is dangerous?
I wouldn't be surprised if it destroys half of New York City, Leaper.
New York City.
New York!
City!
That's half.
Mull that over while my shield friends take you into custody.
It's only words. Captain, mere words. You seek to frighten me.
I hope I do, Batrock. Or Batrock. I don't know. Because, frankly, I'm petrified.
I am now going
Like
by
I
Barry.
was in ice.
And Robbie owns that sea lion place. Robertson?
Hey, is this really that serious? CA?
I'd stake my life on it, web-slinger. Let's go to the mall.
Okay, but yeah, first listen to me. I need to stop at my apartment so I can go take a bath. I haven't had dinner yet, you know. And there's also something you got to hear.
And as Spider-Man relates the events immediately preceding Cap's return to Earth, several blocks downtown, a group of late-night travelers on the Staten Island ferry find themselves under attack.
Bree.
Staten Island Ferry?
Staten Island! What? This city's crazy. Like, nothing like this ever happens on the Staten Island side.
Crash. Oh.
For heaven's sake, Fred, shut up and get out of here.
Come here, woman. Let me belt you one.
I'll belt you back.
Shit.
Sometimes you have to properly smack a woman.
No.
Thank you,
Ron Connery is not in this book.
It stands tall and unafraid, this demon from another world. Alone in a strange land, it has only one desire. Oh,
They take his pants off.
Oh no. To leave, to get away, to go home.
Oh.
And now, having emptied this ferry of men, it proceeds to do just that. Heading for a destination only it can comprehend.
It must be searching for a way back to the Mad Dimension.
Well, he isn't going to find one in New York, baby. That's for sure.
New York, baby!
You didn't say your second thing.
I did.
Oh, sorry. Perhaps its sudden radioactivity is a reaction to our world. In any case, tracking it here was easy, Spider-Man.
Uh-huh.
But now comes the hard part.
We're joining the Navy?
Oh no.
Who would join the Navy? Bunch of sissies. Join the Army. We have to destroy that monster before the alien radiation leaking from its body pollutes the city's atmosphere.
I just want to point out, Captain Asshole, that Mirania's husband was in the Navy.
Hey, I was about to say something. Yeah.
Yeah, Captain. You're no longer CA. You're just Captain Asshole.
I'm sorry. It's like firemen and police officers, you know?
Captain AH.
You're not fit enough to peel potatoes.
Thank your husband for his service.
I will.
And making New York unfit for human existence. It already is.
Hey, newsflash, Cap. You're an asshole. And Manhattan is unfit right now. Uh-oh. There he is. Is he playing King of the Hill?
Bobby?
Oh, Bobber.
You keep the creature occupied, Webslinger. I have to go avoid getting canceled on Twitter. And while I make the necessary adjustments in the engine room.
Uh-huh.
Gotcha, Cap. I only hope we're doing the right thing. I don't want to get canceled too.
Oh, I'm sorry, Spider-Man. It's already happened.
For all we know, this demon thing is a sailor, and he's just on shore leave. He's lost. He's bewildered, just like a frightened child looking for his mommy.
I'm so sorry.
And it's trying to help him.
It's only a joke, I swear. I love the Navy.
I guess we're going to attack. I've never hit a child before. Of course, he probably wouldn't listen to reason anyway, so Papa's gonna spank. But I still feel rotten that we're not going to at least try to talk to him. Hey, Chuckles! Surprise! Oh well. So much for my crystal meth clean conscience. Oh, you big baby! I only hit you a little bit.
From the sound of things,
Unless he's a
Spider-Man
Yeah.
has got his hands full. If I don't move quickly, it may cost him his life.
Call child services.
Chum! On its homeworld, that monster crushed anything that moved. That fact, plus its deadly radiation, makes it more than a menace. It's a walking World War III.
Oh my.
Not nice, little fella. A little webbing to the deck will give you time to cool up.
Arr.
No, we're not playing pirate anymore. Just you need to cool off, okay, buddy? You're in a timeout.
Bitch.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Don't talk about your mother that way.
Ooh.
Done! The fuel tanks are all feeding in at once, and the sparks are ready.
Uh-oh. Camp is right. This baby's a killer. And I may be the killie.
Bam! Wham! Thank you, ma'am. Within 10 seconds.
Bam.
Well, I had to do it the other way around. It was bam.
Bam, bam.
But anyway, within 10 seconds, this ferry's going to blow sky high. Spider-Man, break it up. We've got 9 seconds to move out.
Wait, you want to murder a child? That's your
don't
answer?
You don't have a choice, web slinger.
There's always a choice. Oh, really? Well, here's another news flash. This thing is gonna be in a bear hug. And I can't pull free. I'm working at it. Captain, asshole. Give me it. Oh, she's got, Captain. There's not enough power. Now!
R.
5 seconds, Spider-Man. Plenty of time to spare.
Says you. You know, it occurs to me that we're in some dirty water here. We're outside New York City.
New York City?
Yeah, New York City. Yeah. Someone is going to have to pay for that ferry.
SHIELD will handle that, web slinger. What worries me is the naval apology tour I'm going to have to take. The ship should have exploded by now, unless I made a mistake, and then...
No mistake, Captain Asshole. Just a broken sound punch, and hey, look, I got my bath.
You really consider this a bath? Dear God.
The shoot chafes, okay?
And so it ends. If only the Falcon's insanity could be cured as easily as this. But some problems can't be solved by a simple explosion. Some crises just can't be blown away.
We're looking at you, DC. You had 7 of them.
Morning. And our epilogue begins and ends at City Hospital, where...
Thanks for helping me pick up Aunt May, Mary Jane. My game has been off. It's kind of good to see you again.
Yes, dear. It was very sweet. You're one Parker who's okay in my book, lady. Now your nephew, he's something else.
Aye, sure. And then friend.
Yep.
Swell. I was hoping MJ had decided to bury the hatchet over the way I've been treating her lately. Because of Paul. But I guess I'm not that lucky. Hey, speaking of luck, there's a coincidence. It's Cap. What's he doing in this part of town? The only thing here is a hospital. Cap's the oldest guy I've ever seen. He's got everything. An adoring public, an angry Navy item, 1,000 friends, child services, and best of all, 99 problems, but a bitch ain't one. I wonder what it's like to be a real American hero.
Yeah.
Like Captain America, instead of a crisis-ridden
Schlemiel.
Shank you.
Schlemazel.
Massive Pepper Incorporated.
Like Spider-Man.
Finney. Thank God. Boy, you talk about your irony. If you want to know more about Cap's difficulties with the Falcon, not to mention Peter's troubles with Mary Jane, you know where to look, Kemosabe. As for MTU, we're more concerned about our next issue. Hulk and Wood God. See you in 30 days, you lucky fellow, you.
And if you want to find out more
Good
about,
God.
Would God,
if you want to know more about,
would God condone these readings? No.
War.
No.
Would
No.
God, y'all? What is it good
Good.
for?
and
Absolutely
if
nothing.
you really want to see what's going on with Peter Parker's problem with MJ, check out the latest crappy series by Marvel called Amazing Spider-Man.
Mm-hmm.
Meanwhile, in the Navy, you can join your fellow men. Yeah.
In the Navy, we're hunting down Cap.
Damn straight. Excuse me.
I'm sorry. I've been watching too much of this one cop show, and they have this fight with the local fire department, and it's fun to have that conflict.
Without the Navy, you'd never have Top Gun.
Without the Navy, well, we'd be screwed. Thanks
Without the Navy, you'd never get anywhere.
That's right. Thank you for your service.
What about if we didn't have Old Navy?
Actually, Old Navy's out of business. Now we just have Navy.
There we go. But we want to ask your forgiveness and ask you, Marines eat crayons. Hey, my grandfather was a Marine, you son of a bitch.
He takes offense to that, but craps all over the Navy.
That's what explains about you now.
Hey.
You remember those times when you were just a young little puppet and you go, Grandpa, are those crayons good to eat?
Hey, you.
I remember when I was young.
How about sharing?
I remember when there was crayons in the box.
Army shows up with their helmets on backwards.
I like the red.
See,
humor. I like the red crayons. I'm learning.
I like the blue ones. It reminds me of the sea.
The black ones remind me of when Zach's not here.
Thank you for your service, Rhaegar.
Thank you, Rhaegar.
What I love is the fact that we have good senses of humor here.
Yes, we do.
And that
otherwise, it'd be clobbering time.
I am sure.
And remember, kids, that Pixel is one insult away from being Zach.
Oh.
I've never insulted a minority. Nope, I'm not going to make that joke. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you next time. Bye.
Goodbye, everyone.